we go again.
Yep. Back when you were a kid, were you ever a Cub Scout, Boy Scout?
Yes, sir, I most certainly was. I recollect correctly as being a Cub Scout.
Okay, so you've gone camping and you're familiar with all that. Well, I need to tell you about what happened to me one year. Camp Mincy 1990, back during my days of Troop 74 back in Bushdale Township.
Okay.
Well, the Scoutmaster assigned us all turns as far as filling up the canteens for the day's hike.
Yes, sir.
So, one day it was my turn. So I gathered up all the canteens, went down to the lake, and I just started filling up canteens.
Okay.
Well, I get to the third canteen, and I'll be darned if out from the lake comes the biggest darn alligator I've ever seen in my entire life.
Sounds logical.
Suffice it to say, the canteen stayed. I bolted.
Okay.
Made it back to the cabin in record time. And I'd run into that cabin, I'm like, Scoutmaster, Scoutmaster, Scoutmaster. Like, he's like, what? I'm like, canteens, and alligator. And like, Brandon.
Wow.
Calm down. Look, that alligator is old red. He has been a camp staple for 20 to 25 years. He has never harmed a fly. In fact, I'm here to tell you that that alligator is probably more scared of you than you were of it.
Wow.
So why don't you just go back, finish filling up the canteens, and we'll get moving for the day. Well, I just look him straight in the eye and I go, Mr. Scoutmaster, sir, no offense, but if that alligator was truly more scared of me than I am of it, then there's no way that water's safe to drink.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, it goes like this. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the 3 blind mice.
Of course, everyone's heard of the 3 blind mice.
Okay, well, now you're about to hear the story about the 3 dead mice.
Okay.
Now, these 3 dead mice, quite naturally, they died and they found themselves in heaven. And when they got there, Lord God said, you guys been here a considerable amount of time. How do you like this place so far? And they replied, they said, Lord God, listen, the place is marvelous. The place is spacious, fabulous. Oh, we just love it here. But it's just one problem. The Lord God says, well, listen, I am in the problem-fixing business. I'm sure I can handle this. What is your problem? He says, well, the place is so large, we're just having such a difficult time getting around and seeing the whole place. He says, no problem. Lord God gave them each a pair of skates. They're doing perfectly fine. And wouldn't you know it, Cat died. Cat died and went to heaven. Wouldn't you know it? Went up there, and when he got there, he was there for about a day or so. Lord God came over to the cat and said, well, listen, you've been here for a considerable amount of time. How do you find this place and how do you like it? I'd like to get your take on it. He said, oh, the cat said, oh, this is the most beautiful, the most wonderful, most gorgeous place I've ever been. But Lord God, I just got to tell you, the best part about it is those Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels, huh? One of the greatest novels of the 19th century is Victor Hugo's Les Miserables.